Hey everybody, how you doing? So today is the day we get to pick Subzero up from 660 Raceworks. We are going to get this trailer hooked up behind me here, and we're going to head up and see Chris. Stay tuned because we're going to do a little interview with Chris, and we're going to show you what he does up there, and we're going to let you hear what he has to say about some of the cool things that he's got going on, and stay with us the rest of the day, and you can see part 2 of this video coming right up.
Scratch fever 8-track, my best friend's in a gun rack. I'm a low life. I owe everybody money. I think racist jokes are funny. I'm a low life. I got a dirty mind, a gutter mouth. I'm making time, I'm going out with your wife. 'Cause I'm a low life. I'm a low.
Alright guys, so we are at 660 Raceworks. We are going to pick up the truck. Do a little walk around here, show you what we got going on. Chris did a fabulous job. Looks nice. Alright guys, so we are at 660 Raceworks. We are with Chris.
That's me.
Chris, good. Thank you for everything.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for doing this for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Why don't you tell us about what you do up here? Because I'm getting a lot of people saying, hey, where's he at? What's he do?
I do a little bit of everything. So I started with more of like your roll cages, back half, stuff like that. But then we've evolved into, I mean, I'll build a full car. Not really looking to build 6.0 certed type stuff. That's just not.
We'll leave that for Jimmer.
Leave that for Jimmer or, you know, Rob Sanders, one of them guys, them type of guys. They do a great job with that stuff. But yeah, I mean, turbo kits, roll cages, a lot of suspension work. There's a lot of people I've been trying to teach that you need to scale your car more than once in eternity. And that's, you know, bracket racing is like my main thing. We've had a bunch of different cars over the years, but we've got, I think I've got 4 or 5 cars right now, and I always just try to teach people that, you know, there's consistency is key, but we got to work on our suspension. We got to keep our cars safe. I mean, just like this, you know, this wasn't going to certify the way it was, and obviously we weren't going to let that go down there.
Yeah, and I'm really appreciative that it will now.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm getting a lot of slack from, you're ruining that truck. You should have kept the bench seat in it, and I understand that, but you know, Billy made it fast, and then you know, then Josh had already had the cage in it.
Well, so right, yeah. What are you gonna do?
Know, it's like all I have to do is change a couple bars, and I'm legal. Well,
yeah.
I hate to be the bearer of the bad news. Then I guess the back window's coming out. You know.
Well, that's kind of that guy's truck too. He wants to do 750. He's unsure. He was gonna do 850 because he really wanted to keep the bench seat. But it is also a twin turbo 540
This
motor.
thing is sick. This is a beautiful truck.
Yeah, we've already changed from, I think we were 83s, twin 83s, and now we're doing twin 98s maybe. I've got to go take those back up to Bullseye and change them.
Does he know about this rule with the bars?
These are just superficial. I was gonna do the cage, but now his budget got tighter, so we're simply finishing the truck just for. He's got a car show to go to in April. These are just bolted to the box because the holes were already cut for the cage. He knows he has to go through here, but we didn't want to just leave the holes in there because of this car show he's going to.
Yeah.
So we kind of just did something that looks racy and not quite.
Heck yeah.
It looks more finished, I guess. We wanted to make sure he felt completed.
It's a beautiful truck.
Yeah, this thing is
One of
family
my
heirloom
most-
or something like that, I guess, too.
This is one of my favorite year of Camaros.
That thing got a ton of work. Well, did the whole back half. It came here as a road racing car, hence the extended flares. It's got like the front and the rear have extra flare. So it came here as like he bought it when he was 14 years old or something.
Wow, he's had that a while.
Yeah, and then we did the whole rear end under it, put a Mark Williams all aluminum rear end in it, and then I built all the brackets. Those brackets are actually the same thing I've kind of designed in my wagon. And it's just something simple where we can take like an old top dragster style rear end that just sits in someone's corner and put it in a car and repurpose it, I guess. And it's light. It's
awesome.
It's extremely light that way.
That thing is sweet. Look at the tire under that thing.
That's just his street tire. He's got another wheel just like that with a slick on it.
That's a whole lot of rubber.
Yeah, we put a gear vendors in this thing, turbo 400.
So is the intent with this to do drag and drives or
He's
something?
gonna do drag and drives, and then he wants to mainly just use it as like a street car in summer. So essentially, it's drag and drive-esque, but he really wants to do the St. Ignace. He likes to drive up to the St. Ignace car show.
Oh yeah.
So that's one thing I don't think he's gonna have it ready this year, but it's got a blower motor in it that the blower motor is gonna be sticking out of the hood.
Man, that thing is cool. All right, guys, so here you have it. If you need chassis work, reach out to Chris. I'll put his stuff below in the link for you.
I got kids I never seen and their mom was 17. I'm a low life. I take strippers out to breakfast. You can add that to my checklist. I'm a low life. Oh, the landlord called, the rent is due. I spent it all on a kiss tattoo. I rock and roll all night, 'cause I'm a low life. I'm a low life. Yeah, I'm a low life. Living the high life.
We got tangled up in this mess. Lost our alternator on the way home. So we're in the Blaine's parking lot right now. And we're changing the alternator out to get Subzero back home. So after about an hour or so of hanging out there at the Blaine's, we got the alternator changed out in the truck and we're back en route back home again here now. So that didn't take very long. It was only a couple bolts and stuff, so now we're back en route again.
I'm watching porno on the TV, wondering why she'd ever leave me. I'm a low life. The object of my affection, ask the police for protection. I'm a low life. The romance is gone, I'm doing fine. Me and your mom's had a real good time just last night. Cause I'm a low life. I'm a low life. I make black music for the white man. Keep cocaine upon my nightstand. I'm a low life. Ain't never hung out in the Catskills, but I've been to jail in Nashville. I'm a low life. I've got a dirty mind, a gutter mouth. I'm making time, I'm going out with your wife. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, I'm a low life.
But as you can see last night, Motion Raceworks sent us this really sweet wing. Got to give a shout out to those guys. Thing works perfect, fits so nice, so easy to install. And then as well as you'll see the nice Motion Raceworks parachute mount there. We don't have the chute on or the cable or nothing in yet, but that's another Motion Raceworks piece that fit in pretty well. And so we appreciate them guys sending that stuff to us, because these pieces that they make are really pretty much self-explanatory prefab. You really can't screw it up if you just pay attention to what you're doing. And of course we got, you know, the bars in now, so we'll get the back window in it, and we'll be ready to get ready for racing season here shortly. We're hoping tonight to get the fuel pump in it, and then get some fresh fuel. We're changing out this fuel cell. This is going to a little bit bigger one for the drag and drive, and it'll be aluminum. So that's got to go on. We got to get the parachute in, and a number of other little things that we got to get going on. But this is the update on it, and we're cooking right along on it. Carl, we're gonna make it, buddy. I still got to change out the core support in the front for the Rhodes radiator. We're gonna buy the Rhodes core support right here, and then that way that'll allow me to change this rad, and we'll get a little bit bigger rad in there, because that one I don't think is going to work too good. Not sure how this thing works with that fan on the front. I haven't had it out long enough since I've owned it to actually see how it warms up and what the temperature is on it. But we'll be doing that shortly. So here it is. It's getting all its updates, and it's about ready to get going. Racing season is upon us. Like, subscribe, and follow below.